Hello friends, welcome to my channel Abha Debugger. Today we will cover very important topic of programming languages, that is binary search. In last video I have covered linear search. Linear search is useful whenever size of array or list is small. If the size of array is large, in that case linear search is unsuccessful. So in that case we used to search using binary search. In binary search, searching is fast as compared to the linear search. But main disadvantage of binary search is that list of elements of array should be in sorted order. It is one of the efficient method for searching any element into the list. In this method, whole of the array list is divided into two equal parts. After that, the middle element is to be compared with the desired element. If our list is in the ascending order and the desired element is smaller than the middle element, then only first half of the array will be searched. It means the whole of the list is divided into the half list in which we will search for a particular element. In this way, search time is reduced to half. This process is repeated again and again until the desired element is found, that is search is successful, or the element is not found, that is search is unsuccessful. Now I will explain the algorithm of binary search. Friends, this is the algorithm of binary search. This is the example. I will explain this algorithm with the help of this example. Let A is an array sorted in ascending order having n elements. Let A is an array having 7 elements. So these elements are in the sorted order. This is the location of these elements. Next, compare desired element with the middle element. Middle element, how we can find out location of middle element? First location plus last location divided by 2. So let desired element is equal to, desired element is equal to 70. Middle location is first location plus last location divided by 2, means 1 plus 7 divided by 2, 8 plus 2 is equal to 4. Means element at the fourth location is the middle element, means 25. So middle element is equal to 25. Now next, case 1, if desired element is equal to middle element, means if 70 is equal to 25, case 1. No, 70 is not equal to 25, so this thing is false. Now case 2, if desired element is greater than middle element, if desired element is greater than middle element, yes, it is true, means case 2 is true. Now search in subarray middle plus 1 index to n, means now all of the list is divided into the two sublists. Because this list is in the sorted order and the middle element is less than the desired element, so desired element is in this half sublist. Middle plus 1 index to n. Middle plus 1 means earlier location was 4, now middle plus 1 means 4 plus 1 is equal to 5. Means now we will search in the subarray middle plus 1 index to n, means from 5th location to 7th location. Now instead of searching all the element of list, now we will search only in these element of the list. Since case 2 was true, so case 3 will not be executed. Now repeat these steps on new subarray. Our new subarray is this 45, 70 and 80. Now compare desired element with the middle element of array middle location. First of all, we will calculate middle location is 5 plus 7 divided by 2, 12 by 2 is equal to 6. That is middle element is at the location 6. That is middle element is now 70. Now case 1. If desired element is equal to middle element, desired element was 70, middle element is equal to 70. Element found, so search is successful, means element found. Return location. Location is 6th. It means Desired element is found at the location 6th. So now we will move at the step 4. If element is not is equal to middle, but we have found our desired element, last is the exit. Friends, now I will explain the program of binary search in Turbo C compiler.
Hello friends, whenever we write any program in C language, first of all we will include stdi.h header file, that is standard input-output header file. This file contains various input-output functions which we are using in our program. Next, I will include one more header file, that is conio.h. This header file contains various library functions for performing different console input-output from a program. The purpose to include these two header files in our program is that we are using various library functions and definition of those are in these library functions. Every C program starts with main function. Void means this function will not return any value. Next is the opening bracket which indicates beginning of a main function. Now we will declare number of variables which we are using in our program. First of all, I will declare an array A. This is an array which will contain number of elements from which we will search one particular element. Next variable I, this is to control loop. N variable indicates number of elements in an array. Next we will declare three variables that it is used to denote beginning of an array. Mid, it is used to denote middle location of an array. And end, it is used to denote end location of an array. Item used to specify a particular element which we want to search from a given number of elements. Next, I am using clear screen function. It is a predefined function which definition is in conio.h header file. It is basically used to clear previous output from a screen. Next, message will be print enter number of elements in a list. /n is used so that cursor should be now in next line. Through this message, we want that user should enter number of elements in an array. Printf is one inbuilt library function whose definition is in stdi.h header file. Now scanf function, it is also one inbuilt library function. It is used to accept input from keyboard, that is it is used to read values from keyboard entered by user. Next we will print one more message so that user now enter elements into array. Now since we want to enter elements in one dimensional array, so we will use one for loop. I is a decision variable which is used to control that how many number of times this loop will execute. Next is the scanf function which is used to accept values in array from keyboard. Now we will enter the particular item which we want to search from a given number of elements of array. Scanf is used to accept value which we want to search from given list of elements. Now we will initialize these variables. Beginning variable will be initialized to 0. End variable will be initialized to the location of the last element of an array, that is n-1 because n is the total number of elements in an array. n-1 is the location of last array because array numbering is always starts from 0. Mid variable is initialized to the location of the middle element of an array, that is beginning plus end divided by 2. It is used to calculate middle location of an array. Now to search for an element into an array, we will use a loop. We can use any loop, for loop, while loop or do while loop. I will use while loop. In a while loop, I will put a condition that search will be continued till whole list is exhausted or an desired element is to be found out. That is, that variable should be less than or equal to end variable. That is, whole list should not be exhausted or completed, and we have not found out till now a desired element. That is, middle element is not equal to desired element. Means This loop will be continued till the whole list is not exhaustive, that is, all elements are not to be searched out, and till we have find out desired element at the middle location. यानी जब तक हम लोगों को desired element नहीं मिल जाता, till then this loop will be continued. Since we have calculated location of a middle element, term mid is used to denote element at the middle location of an array. If element at the middle array is greater than the desired array, and our list is in the sorted order. So now desired element can be in the first sublist of an array, that is, instead of searching into the whole list, search is now reduced to the half sublist of an array, and the location of end must be changed because now we will search into the first subarray of an array. But if this is not true, that is, the desired element is greater than the middle element, it means now we will search into the second sublist of an array, and the location of beginning will be changed. That will be equal to middle plus 1. Since now whole sublist is divided into two sublists and the values of the end and beginning is also changed, so now we will calculate value of location of the middle element into a new sublist. With the same formula, the control will come out of the loop if the elements of the list has been searched out, or if we have found our desired element at the middle location. So we will check that condition, that if we have found our element at the middle location, if value of middle element is equal to desired element, if yes, then print the message desired element is found at the particular position. But if desired element is not found out at the middle location of an array, then we will print the message that search is unsuccessful, or we have not able to find out element into array. At last we will use getch so that we can see the output directly. Now I will save this program. Now first of all we will compile this program. There is not any error. Now we will run this program. Enter number of elements into the list. Suppose that we want to enter 7 elements. Since this is binary search, so elements should be entered in the sorted order. These are the 7 elements. Now enter the item to be searched. Suppose that I want to search for 89. 89 present at the 6th location. Let us check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 89 is at the 6th location. Then I will run this program using Control F9, or I can go to the menu and press the run command. Enter number of element into list. Suppose that now I want to enter element 8. Element should be entered in the sorted order. Now enter item to be searched. Now I will enter that item which is not into the list. Let I be enter 90. The item 90 is not present in array.